This news update is brought to you by This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today news update for Friday, September the 26th, 2014. A warm welcome to you. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. It's back to work for employees of the United Commercial Auto Works Limited, better known as U.C.A.L. The workers who were on a work-to-rule for the past 2.5 days returned to their jobs at 3 this afternoon, following a meeting between their bargaining agent, the Barbados Workers' Union, and the Transport and Works Minister Michael Lashley over outstanding money and the future of the company. They were demanding that the Transport Board pay them money dating back to 2007. However, they only received part payment of $82,000 yesterday, an amount shop steward Richard Newton says was simply not enough. But U.C.A.L's chairman, Sir Roy Trotman, says the minister has promised that the matter will be put before the Finance Minister, Chris Sinclair, for consideration.
Among the things that the ministry has pledged to do is to approach the Ministry of Finance with a view to seeing the extent to which some of the pressure out of owed monies can be paid. And so they are making a representation for the Ministry of Finance to assist in treating with some of the outstandings.
Another contentious issue was the workers' uncertainty concerning the relationship between U.C.A.L and the Transport Board. Minister Lashley said that matter will also be addressed.
We've come to a decision this morning where we will look at short-term measures that would ease the burden off of the U.C.A.L and the workers. They have agreed to it, and I am pleased basically with their cooperation, and also pleased with Sir Roy's cooperation this morning. We will forward our concerns, of course, and we'll have a meeting as soon as the Ministry of Finance to make sure that what we expressed this morning is carried out.
Senior health economist at the Senegastan campus of the University of the West Indies in Trinidad, Dr. Stanley Lalta, is warning that taxes alone won't be able to sustain health care in Barbados. He was speaking at the second QEH Healthcare Financing Conference today at the Lloyd Erskine Sandyford Center. Dr. Lalta's solution is for government and the private sector to collaborate on a variety of methods to fund the sector.
That for health financing to be sustainable, you cannot have a single monolithic system. You have to be looking at a rational mix, a plural system, not ad hoc, not haphazard, but one which is guided and managed by policy considerations. So we know what we want the public to do, what we want the private to do, what we want the NGOs to do, how the different financing mechanisms can come together so we can cover the range of services, and not all of that is going to be done by the public taxes only.
Meantime, a warning for Barbadian parents to monitor their children's online activities. It comes from Chief Technical Officer with the Caribbean Cybersecurity Center, Dion Olton. Olton made it clear that too many of the nation's children were navigating the World Wide Web via Facebook and other social media without proper supervision. He said these internet activities were putting children at risk of cyber threats.
Ensure that you be a part of your child's online life. If you have Facebook, be a part of your child's Facebook profile. Know who your child's friends are. Advise your kids the same fundamental rules that we use at home. Advise your kids the same fundamental rules exist on the internet. Do not speak to strangers.
Olton was speaking at the handover of cyber protection posters to be distributed in schools from the Information Telecommunications Union at the UN House today.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Sun power.
Over in Jamaica, 3 police officers who found themselves on the wrong side of the law have been granted bail. The trio, who appeared in court today in connection with the August 6 beaten death of 31-year-old Mario Dean, were granted $400,000 bail. The 2 male and 1 female constables have been charged with manslaughter, attempting to pervert the course of justice, and misconduct in public office. They will return to court on October the 3rd. On the international scene, normalcy was slowly returning to Chicago's O'Hare International Airport today after chaos reigned earlier today. Over 1,300 flights were cancelled after a contract employee at the Chicago Area Air Traffic Control Center apparently set fire and tried to kill himself. The incident shut down the facility and stopped all flights at the world's 2nd busiest airport. And finally, UK Prime Minister David Cameron got the nod from Parliament today to join the world in anti-airstrikes against ISIS militants. And with that, we come to the end of this week's updates. We'll be back again at 7 on Monday morning. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you for the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a great and safe weekend.
This news update is brought to you by